Internet user. We are back for one more edition of our international highlight of the week with the topic, the 23rd Summit of the African Union Heads of States and Government. The 23rd Summit of African Union Heads of States and Government, held from June 26 to 27 this year in Malabo, Equatorial Guinea, under the theme Agriculture and Food Security, constitutes to the continent one moment for a reflection on the main concerns for the respective countries and populations. On the agenda, based on the recommendations from the preparatory session that preceded the Heads of State meeting, the highlight went to the draft protocol on the creation of the African Monetary Fund, the Convention on Cybersecurity, the African Charter on Values and Principles of Decentralization, Local Governance, the Statute of the African Court of Justice and Human Rights, as well as the protocol on the Pan-African Parliament Constitutive Act. The dignitaries or their representatives also reviewed the AU Agenda 2063, the reports on peace and security on the continent, including actions carried out by the panel of the wise, as well as the prospect for the organization's alternative sources of financing and the implementation of the 2050 Africa's Integrated Maritime Strategy. As to resolutions, the summit hailed the return of Guinea-Bissau, suspended since the military coup d'etat of 2012. In his speech to the meeting, the Angolan Vice President Manuel Vicente, on behalf of the Head of State José Eduardo dos Santos, pointed out the need to transform the African agriculture to enable the supply of food for the population and creation of jobs and national wealth. He recalled that these goals require an increment of public and private investments in sectors like those of agriculture, agro-industry, science and technology, and infrastructures of energy, water, telecommunications, and roads needed to reduce the rural exodus and, above all, ensure the African peasants a better living. Regarding the theme of the summit, the Secretary of State for Foreign Affairs, Manuel Augusto, who headed the national delegation to the ministerial event, stated that the Republic of Angola shares the view that Africa has a unique opportunity to definitely attain food self-sufficiency. He argued that the combination of several factors, including the economic crisis in Europe, can help attain this goal through well-defined policies capable of boosting the potential currently lying idle. The host president, Teodoro Biangema Basogo, supported the same view and stated that it's time to review the monopolies of the world economy under the distorted coverage of the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund, which have not offered clear aid to the African countries. It has been a pleasure to be with you. We shall see you in our next edition. Thank you.
My hope is in you. I wanna watch your spirit touch the sky. So much more we can do. My hope is in you. If you take your love and fly away, I know you make it through. You make it through. Drop your gun and go to school. Do you hear me, brother? Whoa. With a second night, jangi jangi lekol.